Hi. I know a lot of people struggle with this. Fitting a Continental GP 4002 tyre onto a tubeless ready wheel. Carbon wheels, especially difficult. What you need to do is make sure your bead is completely unpopped all the way round when you put your tyre on. You've got your gap, you find your valve, hole, a little bit of air just in this tube. Going to plonk that through, and then the idea is you need to keep this tyre bead here, both sides, as central to this I suppose it's a groove as much as possible, because we don't want it to lock into these the tubeless grips, if you like. I'm just going to feed the tyre in. I mean, it's still quite a hard thing to do, but I mean, compared to how some people struggle and how I first struggled doing it when I first got the wheels, it takes a bit of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just push this valve up, and I want to keep this nipped as much as I can either side as I pull it round. I'm just going to get it seated first with the tube inside until it's nearly ready to pop, which will be a while. I mean, as you can see here, I mean, there's easily, I mean, I've got 12mm worth to wrap around. Those tyres just won't bend. So I'm just going to push this up, and I'm going to keep this, I'm going to keep nipping it and pulling it, and keep those two beads as close together centrally as possible. I'm just going to stretch this round. There we go. Just like that. I'm just going to run this round, because what we need to do now, we need to get the tyre beads to splay open and sit into these grooves. So I'm just going to adjust this tyre to make it so it fits on the rim a bit better. This is where it gets tricky, because you need it to connect, those tyre beads to connect with those tubeless ready grooves in order to fit. There we go. So I'm just going to put about 40 psi in now, and just make sure that the tyres sort of sat nicely on the bead. About 35 there. And I'm just going to use my fingers and just ease it out. So pull, what you're hoping to do is pull that bead out towards, so it sits in evenly all the way round on both sides. I mean, this isn't ideal to do on the road, you know, in the wet, but you know, you buy these expensive carbon wheels, and you know, part of the package. So that side's on nicely. I mean, you can literally feel it sort of pop into the groove, and then as we inflate it, I'm going to over-inflate the tyre. I mean, I usually run these at about 100 psi. This is a front wheel, 105 on the back, but you'll hear it pop into place as we start to put a lot of pressure, and I'll probably take it to about 120 just to get them rims to pop. You'll hear them crack. Sounds like the tyre's going to blow the rim, but it'll be fine. There we go. And that's 100 psi, so we've got a couple, so I'm just going to bounce it. We'll take it up to 120 now. Pump's not playing game today. It's really not playing today. Anyway, there's about 115 in there. There we go, it's just the last crack. And it's on. Nicely seated, ready to go. Now I don't run my tyres with so much pressure because it's uncomfy as hell, so I'm just going to drop these down to about 100, and then that should be fine. There we go. Thanks for watching.